What do you see as some keys to this one? If the Browns are going to get a win they really need, what do they need to do?
They have to find a way to get penetration on Lamar Jackson. The Ravens running game is not that good. But again, we have seen teams with running games that are not that good find run success against the Browns. You got to find a way to stand up. And this is more about, just manning up and getting into it and getting physical. Ravens rookie center Tyler Lindenbaum has struggled at times this year. The knock on him coming out was that he had short arms, so it's a little bit difficult to play necessarily in a phone booth, where defensive tackles are able to get some leverage on him due to length. You want to see hopefully a Jordan Elliott be able to do that. Tavion Bryant taking advantage of that. Maybe Tommy Togiai power him. You've got to basically, create a wall there in the middle. And the thing is getting pressure on Lamar Jackson earlier. Like I said, you get a hit or two on Lamar early, it kind of disrupts his flow. It disrupts his playing time. And then he gets in a position where he's got to think about getting the ball out quicker, which kind of takes away the scramble ability, which is, the things that'll kill you, because you can play so well against this Ravens defense, do everything right. And, Lamar finds one spot of basically, wide open grass where nobody is, and he ducks out the side, and the next thing you know, he's moving the stick, 16-yard run, and, you basically playing on your heels again. You've got to play this game with the fear of the only thing we are concerned about is Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson. These are things that have constantly killed you over the years. The running backs, the names and the faces have changed over the years. The wide receivers, the names and the faces have changed over the years. But the one constant that the Browns have not been able to contain when they played this Baltimore Ravens team is Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews in that constant, in that connection. It's killed them every time they've played them. So if it's me, this is the first thing I am attempting to take away from the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. And one thing I will say to look out for, Ronnie Harrison didn't play much in 2021, but he played a ton in that first game against the Ravens, 12 solo tackles, had an interception. Ronnie Harrison has the size that you can kind of play him as a pseudo linebacker, get him a little closer to the line of scrimmage. I would not be surprised if you see some more number 33 this week. The Browns safety play has been a little suspect to this point, so it might be might be time to give an opportunity to somebody who has showed well at times for the Cleveland Browns the last couple of years, and Ronnie Harrison. Give him a shot, see if he can go out there and make a difference on Sunday.
Yeah, the other thing I would say, and we talked about him a little bit, Emerson is a guy that's physical enough. I wouldn't do it all game, but there would be spots where I would have him matched up against Andrews, because he won't back away and he's strong enough not to get run over by him.
Definitely enough length. And I think the other thing is, I think with a guy like Martin Emerson, like you're saying, is relishes the challenge. Absolutely relishes it. That 4th and 1 against the Chargers, him versus Mike Williams, as crazy as that call was by the Chargers, Martin Emerson was all about it, was all over it, made the play. Here's the guy that seems to be kind of rising in the moment, gets himself like psyched up, geeked up for the opportunity, for the big name, the marquee matchup. It's not a terrible idea, Dave.